This is BBC America. Oh my God, Tom, look at that. Wonder what that is. There's a lot of tulips around there, maybe that's a garden. That reminds me of that little joke. It's better than daffodils on your piano. Go on, I don't know. Tulips on your...
Yes, Grand Course has headed into the wilds of Lincolnshire, far from Tommy and Will's native Hackney. Charlie and I are waiting out of sight in the grounds of Spaulding Grammar School for this man to leave home. He'll be away for 2 days, we hope. Just time for us to surprise him in the garden.
The last time I lurked in the corner of the school playing field with a long-haired blonde, I got a detention. But this time, it's legit. We're at Spaulding in Lincolnshire. Just over there is the home of Andrew and Dawn Frogson. Now, Andrew has just taken off for work. He's a bit of a DIY fanatic. And Dawn has called in the ground force team to surprise him by turning the area just behind his house into a sort of Italian Mediterranean-style patio where Andrew has always dreamed of sitting out there at a big table with all his family, just like some great Italian kind of godfather. We're going to hope we can make his dreams come true. Dawn, you got rid of him?
Yes.
Nice to see you. Down here. Whoa. Whoops, the old saga, it's tiny, isn't it? Looks much bigger on a piece of film. Crumbs. And the garden down there, that's part of it as well?
Yes, that is. This goes all the way round, but it's all in little bits. They're all quite small pieces.
Sweet. I think, it's a while since this saw, no, huh?
It certainly is. Not in my time here. It's got texture.
Now, do you want to have a butcher's at what I thought? Because it's probably turned out nothing like this. And now I've seen it in there, I'm not at all sure that this is right. But have a look at that and see what you think. That's the end of your house. And I thought, now, whether or not we do a hip through from this sitting area, I don't know. Pots like this with vines in. A little water tank in there, probably not brick, but sort of an old lead cistern with a lion squirting water, because Charlie's the water garden expert. Little statuette down there, so you've got a focal point to look at down the edge of the garden. What do you think?
I think it's fantastic. I think it's a bit unbelievable, though.
We don't believe it, really.
No.
Now, Andrew, we don't really know him, you see. We haven't really met him. And the only way in which you could catch up with him without him rumbling was to go and film him with Dawn at the Ideal Home exhibition. Have you ever tried to meet someone you've never met before on a Saturday at the Ideal Home exhibition? Not the easiest of jobs, but our researchers posing as reporters did finally catch up with Dawn and Andrew.
Why did you come here today?
Just have a look around, looking for some tea really, aren't we? More than anything, you know.
And have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's been okay.
What is it that would make the ideal home for you?
With some stupid like stereo system, Bang Olufsen, and I don't know, there's that many things, you know what I mean? I have to sort of pick it all.
Was there a reason why you're at the Ideal Home? Is he a bit of a DIY fanatic?
That's why we've got a big collection of bricks.
Down the side of the garden, because I'm naughty. But there,
Everyone's a little friend to him.
A bit of a sad character. What's his reaction going to be, do you think, when he comes back and discovers that it's all been made over?
He'll be amazed with it.
That's Tommy's sigh. I recognise that sigh anywhere. This is a builder's job. This way. Well, we found the door. It opens. What's your name?
Yeah, we'll have to do something about that.
This is Dawn, Tommy, and this is...
Hi, Dawn.
This is Will, Tommy's sister. Did you get lost on the phone?
Morning, Dawn. Yeah, we had a bit of trouble getting here.
Where have I heard that before? Like every week. I need to think a bit here. What we can start doing is getting this laurel out. It's all right, Dawn. Can that go? It's of great sentimental value.
No, Uncle Arthur can go.
Uncle Arthur? You call the laurel Uncle Arthur? We can't dig up somebody's uncle.
Oh, yes, we can. This old laurel is really in the way, and with the aid of a hired shredder, it soon is still. The shredder cost £22.50 for a day, a small part of our total £1,000 budget for this garden, and well worth it. Every trace of the laurel is going, including the stump.
Goodbye, Uncle Arthur.
Shredded Uncle Arthur makes good compost.
Used to be a dentist. You know you lost Uncle Arthur?
Yeah.
You just gained Auntie Ada.
Oh, I do, Ada. Oh, she's lovely.
You were thinking in there?
Yeah. I was.
So she sort of snuggled around by the privet.
I like that.
Yeah, that's nice. Charlie Dimmock, the only woman known to man who can lift a lead tank.
It's not lead, is it?
Is it galvanised?
I think so, yeah.
What are the tulips for?
Lifting it.
Ask a silly question.
With the galvanising long gone on the inside, the loose rust needs chipping off with a scotching hammer.
10 minutes to 1 on day 1, so we're halfway through. We're just making a bed where this laurel was. It's a bit rooty and a bit bricky, but wonderful soil in Spalding, just because it's bulb country. Lovely black, easy to get your spade in. We're going to use that metal wheel, I hope, somewhere underneath the rafters. Great little garden. It's full of compartments. And you go from one to the other, except the lawn is very much shag pile. Never mind, at least we've started in a compost heap in a corner.
However overgrown and shaggy your patch might look, it's marvellous what a bit of weeding in the borders and a spell with the mower will achieve. Will and Tommy, meanwhile, are preparing and assembling side 1 of the Walsh Patent Pergola Kit.
Mission accomplished, sir.
I've got something to show you. I was going through some old stuff of mine, and I thought,
What a young man.
is that Kevin Keegan or is that Alan Titchmarsh?
The pictures inside are even younger.
They're really nice. They're coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your hero, aged about 15. Look at this. Sweet boy. Oh, dear.
Alan Titchmarsh, How to Be a Super Gardener.
I didn't think that was a joke.
The whole of the back of the pergola is made up in one piece with a few temporary battens to hold it steady.
My feet just left the ground then. The earth moved for you, know what the pergola did. I'll go straight in.
I've got to say, gang, what can I say? Fit to me.
Oh, that's it. This isn't sitting quite on the ground.
This should be a perfect measurement.
All that needs is a bit more knock out of that hole, isn't it? Because it's not. This one's wobbling.
Right, well, we'll put the level on it first, and then we just tap this one down.
Right.
That'll be where I sweat the ceilings into the hole.
You
Ah, yeah. It is. Look,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a load of rubble down there.
Back to work with pick and paintbrush. Charlie's giving the tank a coat of black bitumastic paint to stop it rusting again. And it's time for some Tuscan tint on the walls. Tommy's laying new steps down into the garden. It's important to get all the cementing done on day one to have a chance for it to set overnight.
Hello?
Oh,
Hello, is that you?
yeah, I tried ringing off.
Oh,
Phone broke.
Willie! Willie! He's on the phone.
everybody all right? Your dad all right?
Things like that. Yeah, been down Mansfield with him today.
Oh, great.
Without my reins on.
He didn't put your reins on.
It was like being 4 again.
Going out with Daddy.
Mum and Dad.
Oh, bless you. You've been out with Mum and Dad. Oh, that's good.
Oh,
Have a good sleep then, Dad. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
It's been alright, honestly.
All right, my duck.
Alright.
I'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.
Night, duck.
Ta-ra.
See ya. Bye. The great deceiver.
Well, 6:15. We're just about clearing up time now.
Okay, okay.
You got any more? You got enough?
That's it. That's finished. That's it.
So that's about it then.
That's it. Yeah. That's
All
fine.
right. All right then. Clearing up time.
That's all right.
Right, thank you very much.
Pleasure. Cheers, Dawn. See you tomorrow.
See ya. Don't forget to come back.
See you tomorrow, John.
See you, Willie. Thanks a lot. Bye, love.
Bordering on the Wash, Lincolnshire is better known for its fertile fields than its mountains, but as the boys go back for another day in the classroom, just across the road, Ground Force still has a mountain to climb.
Right, that's it. School bell. Time to start work.
We've already started. Where you been?
That's for me to know and you to wonder. Day 2, 9 o'clock in the morning. It's all painted over there, so that's okay. We're going to clear this area now, get the pots put out, get plants in them, but above all, get this garden planted out. When we've finished moving all this rubble from the bottom of the steps, I say we because, like Queen Victoria, I'm allowed to use the royal we when it's Charlie and Tommy getting there. Watch what you're doing with that pick. Hands dirty.
Morning, everyone.
Morning, Dawn.
Can I come down these steps now?
Yes, but try and walk on the centre of one slab at a time.
Okay.
Will's drilling slightly uphill for the wire that will power a small pond pump.
Whoa.
Go, Charlie.
Oh, it's not too bad, mate.
The pump will send water to the lion's mouth, and the tiles hanging on these battens are going to hide the pipe as it comes up the gap between them.
Useful plant this, Hypericum hidcut. Flowers like bright yellow with shaving brush centres of stamens. Very useful, cut with a bit of shade, cut with rubbishy soil, flowers in summer. Handy filler in, that's what I'm going to do with it, fill in at the back. In a Tuscan garden, Tuscan, Italy, whatever, it's nice to plant fiery colours, like the yellow potentilla here. And this beauty, Geum, Mrs. Bradshaw, with this wonderful orange-red semi-double flower. Really good if you want a hot effect in the garden, and we do. It's very important on a day like this, where the sun's really baking down, that you almost puddle the plants in. It doesn't look terribly pretty, but it gets the water to the roots. And you really need to give them more than you think they need, so they really are soaking.
You're watching Ground Force on BBC America.
Next task for Tommy and Will, make a rustic table. Using the same tannalised timber as the pergola, it'll be okay left outside in summer and winter. There are a few simple joints here, and for extra rigidity the table's glued and screwed together.
Tommy Walsh becomes Thomas Chippendale.
That's right. I'm not going to strip on TV. You've got to be joking.
Oh, whatever happened to culture?
These cross pieces support the top planking, and Dawn will be able to dance on the table with the addition of 2 sway braces. Planking on top, our DIY table is all but done.
This is art in mouth time. These are pan tiles. That's what they're still called. And they're very brittle. We were nailing the bottom ones on. I got a bit nervous doing that. Screwing them on.
I was born under a wandering star.
There's an air of breezy confidence about him at the moment, isn't there?
Well, the table is finished.
Chop!
Right. Oh, I was just getting a few rays, that's all. You're frying
You're not meant to be sitting here.
Oh, these are the rest is finished.
Well,
Look.
I know your thighs are more than 9 inches.
Go on,
You sure this table's the right height, did you? When you dine at home, please, sir, I want some more.
Yeah, that's a classic.
It's very handy. You can flick the food straight into your mouth.
It's a spaghetti table, you know, so you don't spill it on yourself.
They won't need napkins here. All they have to do is get that under their chin. It's a marvellous invention.
But minor modifications are often needed before a prototype is perfected, as Tommy tells me.
About 9 inches for the thigh.
To go with the rustic table, now a rustic bench. Trouble is, the bench to table height ratio is critical.
It looks a bit low,
It's
doesn't
very
it?
low to me.
If you start, I should definitely...
How much of the legs did you cut off that table in the end?
Well, I've got a confession to make.
What?
It's more like a coffee table now.
Right, can you fill her up?
Yeah.
I have to tell you,
Yes.
it's the first bit of flashing I have ever done.
I'm very pleased to hear it.
No, not that kind of flashing. I'm pleased with that when it's, you know, gone down a bit and weathered. I'm pleased with that. I like that. Whoa, stop. Turn it off.
I have a box. I have a
Is
box.
it turned down to its maximum downness?
No, not at the moment. That's why I'm going to put the fitting on it, Alan.
Oh, I thought you said it was an adjuster on the pump.
She's a bit miffed, you see, because I had to mention that it might not be in the right spot.
You didn't say a lot about me flashing either, really, you know.
No, very, yes.
Right.
Excuse me?
Oh, she's back. Yeah, right. What do we do?
How's your table and bench going?
Fine,
Yeah.
fine.
What are we doing over here?
Now.
Not this out.
Five. Now. Oh. Now you can turn it on and I'm going to fiddle.
You fiddle. Say when. Okay?
Yeah.
That's better. You reach that.
This old cart wheel with candles stuck on the rim is now a rustic chandelier.
Wonderful.
I might jiggle these around, Alan.
Jiggle away.
Alan, I'm going to have to go in about 10 minutes, so...
Right, well, just don't come back before 5 o'clock. Can you keep him until at least 5 o'clock?
Okay.
Do your best.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, love.
Keep
See you
watching
between
out.
5 and 15:15 then.
Okie dokie.
Well, as soon as stroke of 5, you're okay.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right, bye-bye. All right.
That's all right. I'll use that one in a minute.
Up there.
Yeah, if you just hang
Under
it
there.
in. Yeah, and
Oh, then
I
you
can
can stuff it
fiddle.
on, right.
Yeah.
Helen,
Yeah.
how much longer we got?
Now, look, just don't sweat. It's 4:30.
Don't sweat.
It's 4:30. You just start to cool down as long as you finish.
We're nearly there.
Hold on a second. Always handsome. Why don't I go backwards and carry this on my own?
Right, let's whack this in quick. Will, you want to hang with that?
Ever so mean of your birthday and like it's your big 40th this year and everything, and I didn't get you nothing, and so sad. I had some friends round. Happy birthday, Doc.
Flipping. I've got me particular in the garden.
You said we'd never come to Spaulding, so we came to Spaulding.
Right.
And we were told you always wanted a place where you could sit and be kind of godfather and have your supper of an evening. So we just had a little fiddle around with this and that.
Right.
It's all yours.
Fantastic.
These northern folk, short on words, big on emotion.
You've got to wander around
You
now.
wander around there. So when you think of it, now you're back.
It's me down. Finished it off, it's saved me a job.
So is this what you envisage sitting outside?
No, it's better.
Good, isn't it?
I just can't believe it. Brilliant.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, well.
It's for you and your Italian tickles. So you've got the right height. I've had a glass of champagne now, and it's lovely.
I was like, this with his hands, it was about this high. It's like Oliver.
Excuse me, there's nothing wrong with that table.
There's nothing wrong with this table, the store couldn't put right.
I didn't know it to be made for 30